This is a nice contrasty image. It looks good, right? I probably started a video like that. Anyway, take two. What's happening, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to talk about the democratization of video today. Yes, good time. There's a lot to unpack, and hopefully this image is okay, because we're just going to run what we've brung. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gotta stop. I'm vlogging here. Jeez. Hey, good thing I'm recording, right? But anyway, the democratization of video, there's a lot to unpack, and there's a lot I want to talk about. It's all sort of intertwined, so we're going to see if I can remember all of it. So, let's just dive right in, baby. Dive right in. GoPros. Everybody can buy one, right? There's like 5 different kinds you can buy now. There's other brands you can buy, and they're relatively inexpensive. If you count the cost of a bike being in the thousands, being in the hundreds is inexpensive. Not to say they're all made equally, but you get the point. So with that, everybody can be a vlogger. Anybody. You got to stop. Whoa. We're going to go around the corner. Look at that. Oh yeah, lean the bike, they braked, we're good. And as usual, I am riding away from the sun, so you can't see me much. And that's kind of the first point I want to talk about, is that I've recently recorded with all 5 GoPros. Yeah, I put it up there so you can see. But I only had the 10 and 12 in natural form, natural color profile, because they are the only ones that support that format. The 8, 9, and Max do not. They have flat or color. And color I find to be oversaturated, and things in the shadows are a sea of black, and, you know, other stuff gets blown out. Like, you know, a person, if you're looking at me now, you can see some detail here. On the 8, 9, and Max, you couldn't see anything. Just sea of black, that's it. That's in color. But in flat, I could tweak the colors a little bit. So I can't tell you how many hours I have spent trying to color grade that nonsense, all to wonder at the end of the day, is it worth it? I think that's in frame. Is it worth it to do all this color grading and stuff when most people are watching, sitting on the toilet on their phone? Well, they're sitting on the toilet, watching on their phone, that's it. But I like to gesture at the camera, so I want my second camera angle to look good. Right now, it ain't looking good. Skip. So this is a slightly better shot. You can see me now, right? Skip again. Man, these drivers are nuts over here. This is crazy. I don't know what we're gonna do here. We're gonna change routes, I think. All right, we're gonna have an easier time over here on this road. Once I get out in the sun, you'll be able to see me. Yeah, look, you can see me again. So what I have found is that the image quality doesn't matter as much as the content, right? You probably, well, you did, you're still watching. You stayed watching, even though I was futzing around with traffic for a minute. And I appreciate that, I do. But really, the video quality doesn't matter as much. And I get, if you are out gallivanting around the world and you want to show things in their best light, you're going to shoot in whatever form gives you the most flexibility to do your color grading and pick out the shadows, or you might switch into a raw, log, or flat format so that you can do that for individual clips or photos, and then you color grade them, whatever. You got your purposes, you do your purposes, that's that. And I'm supposed to stay to the right somewhere, I remember. But for my regular vlogging, and even if I just go on a long trip and I take these 2 cameras, this one and, you know, the 10 and 12, I can get really good looking stuff, in my opinion. Leave a comment below if you prefer my old color grading to the new natural format. I did a test in the last video that was my old color grading versus the natural on the 10. So go back and watch that if you missed it. Bumpity bump. Here's where I gotta miss the bumps, I think. So I say so a lot. Anyway, I say that a lot. Moving on, there we go. You have a democratization of equipment. Everybody can afford it, at least 1 camera, maybe not 5 like me, but I don't adhere to a budget, so that's my problem. I'm a glutton for wallet punishment. But then there's other things to take into account. Like if you're Peter McKinnon, you know what you're doing every day of the week. It's your job to be a filmmaker. And AKA Bull Moto recently, my time, had a video where he said all of us YouTube content creators are filmmakers at some level, and it's only how far do we want to take it that is the limiting factor in there. I want to take it a little bit past the stop sign, officer, so I don't get creamed by a car. Yep, like that one or that one. And then we go. Look at that. Ooh, it was easy today. I didn't have to wait long. Now you can see me really good. I've got the nice shadows over here and the sun is over there. And then we're in the shade again. Oh, it's time for coffee. We haven't had any coffee. Why is my coffee cup? Why is it stuck in there? Coffee. Get back in the cup holder. I have a drinking problem. I keep spilling on my chin. Anyway, we are all filmmakers. And for the longest time, I actually considered myself an amateur filmmaker. You know, a lot of my stuff that has the little fancy intros, not the logo thing, that's old hat at this point, but like recording a specific intro that was like a montage of getting ready to get on the bike and putting the equipment on the bike, that sort of thing, or getting ready to go to the P.O. box. That's the other one that comes to mind, where I rode out and got my Kraken's Garage and Adventures hat in breast cancer awareness pink. Second gear, babe, second gear. There we go, nice and easy. Up, countermeasures, boop. That, by the way, is a simple adjustment clip that fades out, and all it does is lower the gain in the color page of DaVinci Resolve. Easy peasy, drag and drop, boom, done. It's in my power bins, baby. Gotta love the editing shortcuts. I have a video on that. If you're new to Resolve, go check it out. But that's the next topic, is editing. Editing. There are some people that will put out unedited video. They will just record and splice all their clips together and hit upload. I have no problem with that. I watch a lot of videos like that. Me, I tend to ramble on, and my videos are like half an hour of recording. So if I left it all in, you would have a lot of blank spaces and that sort of thing, a lot of excuses to click off. Not saying that you would. You're an awesome person. Did you like this video yet, by the way? Yeah, if you're not subscribed, hit the little subscribe thing next to the like thing over there. But anyway, I digress. And I've got indigestion again. Dang, nabbit. Oh, where was it? Editing, yes. So you have to edit some a little bit, I think. I have to edit a lot. I tend to flub my lines. Not that they're lines, but I just can't talk most days, so I'll say a sentence and, cut out the breaks and stuff. I've talked about that in other videos. But then you get into this color grading, and that is a whole other level of complexity added to video editing. Because it's one thing, okay, there it is, I can't speak. There is the editing of cutting, and then adding in B-roll if you need it, or pictures or whatever. But then there's the color grading, and if you're doing the color grading, the problem I had with that 5-camera deal is matching up all the images. We're back to that. It's part of editing. So with that, I spent like 2 or 3 hours trying to color match things, and I started from scratch, and I made all new color grades for the Max and the 8 and the 9, and I tried to get them as close as I could to the Sony and the 10 and the 12. And at some point, you reach the law of diminishing returns. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Leave a comment below. Let me know how wrong I am. Fight me in the comments below. No actual fighting involved. Thank you very much. But I'm left with this conundrum of, do I put more effort into this video, or do I just get it out there? Because after the stop sign, we're going to move into the next topic. But it's something to think about. Even if you're putting out one video every month or 2 weeks, at some point you got to go do something else with your life, like work or eat or sleep. And you can't spend all day and night editing. Otherwise, you'll never record more footage. And for me, are we going to get clear? Yeah, clear enough. Go. Yahoo! I stopped. I came to a stop. I put my feet down. Don't do. Enough already. Nothing like yelling at the viewers, John, you moron. Moving on. So you have this conundrum of how much effort to put into each video, because at some point, good is good enough. And Peter McKinnon recently put out a video where he's banning from his vocabulary the text, saying rather, of bangers only. I will put out good videos. Sometimes I don't put out great videos. You're almost always guaranteed a chuckle or a nugget of information in one of my videos. I don't just post my ride to post my ride. I do, however, rev it up for the concert hall. Let's do it. And that was a little bit of a test. I want to see or hear what my exhaust sounds like before and after the concert hall. So, moving on to the next topic. And now I have to remember what the next topic was. Law of diminishing returns, getting the videos out there. Aha, I got it. Look at that, train of thought, baby, train of thought. My train of thought says we need more coffee. My train of thought says the coffee was good, let's get back to it. You have a problem if you upload videos to YouTube, because YouTube is like the second largest search engine in the world, next to Google, and it's owned by Google. But search engine optimization means that the latest and greatest is what gets pushed. So older content doesn't get pushed as much. CNET recently got caught out deleting like 13 or 14,000 old articles to better their search engine results. True story, you can look it up. I'm not going to bother again. I already read it for myself. But they deleted all these old articles so that they could get better results in the search and get higher results on the page, so they get more ad revenue from traffic reaching their website. What is that in the road? Piece of paper? Plastic bag, litter bugs. Somebody's a litter bug. My bike is filthy, by the way. Oh my goodness. We're not going to stop today and look at it, but I want to get back to this. So I have a problem. I put out a video, it gets watched for a few days, and even if I don't publish a video for 3, 4, 5 days afterwards, the view rate drops off significantly. It's no longer being pushed by YouTube, and that is just nature of the beast, right? So why put extraneous effort into a video that is only going to get watch time for a couple of days at best? Okay, now this doesn't count evergreen content. If you're out there making highly searchable evergreen content, which means that somebody in the future can search or will search for your specific topic or review or what have you and find it, that's evergreen content. My lawnmower video, which crested 96,000 views and is by far the most viewed video on my channel, it crested 96,000 views this morning. That is evergreen. Every season, every mowing season, it's just going to get views, I think. Also, things like Harley maintenance and how to fold down the rear seat in a 2019 and up Dodge Ram or Ram 1500. That's evergreen content. That goes there. I had the video on the highway pegs. They're adjusted perfectly. I went back and tweaked them ever so slightly. That video could get views into the future. My daily vlogs just ain't gonna do it. Hell, even my van videos, they slowed way down. They've only got 300 or 400 views a piece. So people they don't watch older content by and large. Now, what I highly recommend you do is take some of your favorite YouTube channels, mine included, because I'm one of your favorites, right? And do a search. Scroll to the right at the top of the page, find the little magnifying glass, and type in something you're interested in and see what comes up. If anything comes up, watch the video, leave a comment. That would be pretty cool. If you do it on mine and watch one of my videos all the way through, leave me a comment saying, Blue Horseshoe likes Endicott steel. And if you get that reference, you need an aspirin and a nap. Blue Horseshoe likes Endicott steel. Let's see if it works. I'm an idiot. But this is too much fun. And that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. So let me know in the comments below. I have questions. I've asked them throughout, but I'm going to try to wrap up here. Let me know how much effort you put into one of your videos, how much editing you do, and then do you do any color grading? And do you like my old color grading or just this natural profile that GoPro puts on their cameras? I'm really curious, and nobody answered the question last time, so I don't expect them to answer this time. And now, do we have traffic? We have traffic. Can I come to a stop and go? Nope. Too close for comfort. Yep. we're gonna wait a second. It's okay. Safety is job 3 around here, friend. Yep, we can go. We can go now. Let's go. Let's skedaddle. So I think I covered all that I wanted to cover today. This has been fun. Maybe it got you to thinking. Hopefully it got you to thinking about something related to video. Whether or not you watch through, what you look for in a video. Hey, there's the bonus end viewer question. What do you look for when you choose to watch a video on YouTube? I'm highly curious to get that answer. Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, I will leave you with the 2 mantras. 1, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And number 2, do something nice for yourself every day. John out.